Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, because YouTube hates me or something, I have made this video once, and when I uploaded it, it had no sound slash, it got error codes after a while, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get this off and you guys hear this, but here is to trying again. Vinland Saga. We are getting some absolute fire with this overall arc of not only just learning how much tenacity and how much actual craziness is in the eyes of our main character, Thorfinn, when it comes down to getting what he wants and probably not even understanding that the thing that he wants is actually not like really worth what he's going through. This man literally got launched so far in the air. The birds were like, "Oh, you new to these skies? You new to these parks? Yeah, this is the sky. Oh, wait, you're falling." Like they didn't know what to say to this man that was soaring above the sky all of a sudden. It just blew my mind to think that that was just a nice little kickoff start of how ridiculous this battle is probably going to be when it comes to its end. Nonetheless, they clearly know what they're doing when it comes down to making this anticipated, making this worth like waiting for, because not only does this episode give us like this notion that anything can kind of pop off um, now that we know Aslad and everybody is kind of on the fence with each other. Like their whole entire unit is in shambles. And to think that the one saving grace for everybody, or this weird notion of hope or a miracle, as the priest calls it, is the prince. For some reason, the prince has awoken, and because of this awakening, he's completely someone different. He's not nowhere near to the same person he was before, and that is a good thing, or maybe one of the worst things, because as of now, he sounds like he has some type of thing to prove. He sounds like he is in a situation where anything he kind of does, excuse me, anything he kind of does at this point will lead to a bigger and longer running problem, or battles, I should say, that have some meaning to them, as he says. All of these different things he's kind of stating puts me in a prediction to know he should either drive them to something great, or maybe drive them to something even way more dangerous than they ever were intending to go. With him wanting to, stop all the battles and stop everybody from fighting as of right now, it really has this weird purpose in my eyes, I was gonna say in my ears and in my mind. Um, Not only does he kind of like, stand up and say, "Yo, we're doing this. Heal the guy you just stabbed," and finally, you know, oh boy just took out a whole monster amount of people, and someone finally stabs him, and then after you get him, for everybody that's lost their lives, someone tells you to heal them. Okay, now patch him up. Okay, patch him up, take care of him. I'm gonna go grab those horses. Like, absolutely nutty. He literally had an experience that you can't have probably anywhere unless you're in, traumatic and stress environments. That pretty much made it possible, in my opinion, for him to see this ghost, to say goodbye, or get this goodbye from the person he truly cared about, or the person that truly treated him as a son and father figure. So it's crazy to think all of this stuff happened so quickly and so fast, that's about how quickly and fast he gained this newfound, you know, strength to push forward, to be stronger. So we'll see how all that plays out, and if it comes out to be something good, or if it comes out to be something worse. I feel like that's a better way to look at these things, knowing that the priest has already stated that whatever he thinks him and that man had between each other, it wasn't love, it was discrimination. Different things that when it could have been a touching moment, someone who is there, who could have helped it, who's been with them for the longest time, kind of just snuffs that out. It's kind of just like, yeah, but what everything you're feeling right now is not what you think it is. Like, it's actually worse, It's like, so stop. I don't know. It felt weird that the priest himself was just kind of like, nah, everything you're feeling right now is trash, and you should feel trash for it. But that same stuff of saying that pushed him to that position to believe him, to take it as, actual facts. And if that's the case, the only thing that truly does matter is maybe making something out of this life that you have no true love or anything like that. And once he dies, he'll have love, right? He'll have love in the face of the person who's already died and passed away. He'll have love uh, if he maybe takes out the people that he sees as evil, you know. And then by going and passing away himself, he would pass the ultimate love. Now you taking out people that were ruining the world in your eyes, ruining things like that, and then not only that, you then pass away to, pass it on further and further. So he's on some new next level stuff. Like, he is just motivated beyond motivation, and that's really nice to see in his character, because I thought his character was going to be a flop. Like, he still can be a flop, don't get me wrong. Like, he could just be like a he was their character and no one really cared. Or he can now do something with his placement of this newfound, like, drive he has, this newfound respect he's gaining from everybody. So I do look forward to seeing where this can lead him and take him. But until then, I will love to hear your guys' comment in the comment section. I'm going to drop another video very soon here, Fairy Gone, so look forward to that, and I hope you guys are having an amazing one. Let me know what you're thinking about this whole entire miracle that has happened, or like this new dawn of the prince, his awakening, his true self maybe breaking in. And I hate to be the one to say it, but Jump Force is going in. Every character, they drop new maps, and this whole Cake Island place looks phenomenal. So I'm sorry, but Jump Force isn't doing as bad as some people want to say. Because just like with a lot of games, it's got its core fan base, and those people will champion it. And I'll try to champion it as long as possible as well, because I still haven't got the DLC characters to stunt. So with all that being said, everybody, talk to you in the next one. And I will be I'm sorry, I'm pretty hyped because of this Villain Saga's back. But yeah, talk to you in the next one. Peace. It's my turn.